Hello, my beautiful and lovely friends. Welcome back to the Midlife Mom. So happy that you guys are popping by today. And as you can see, I'm outside today, and I just thought I'd just come out and get some fresh air. It's just slightly snowing here today, and I'm in Ontario, Canada. It's a little cool. I got my nice warm parka on, and I just thought we could have a February checkup. Friends, I had to come in the house from outside. I had a beautiful walk, and it wasn't too chilly, but it was cool enough, and it was snowing, and I done my steps. So I came in, and you know me, I made myself a nice piping hot cup of tea. And why don't you make yours and get into a nice comfy spot in your house, sit back, relax, and let's have our chat. So today I had picked up just recently, and I thought I could share it with you guys. So recently I picked up another cute little, I don't know what you call it. It's just like a little side table, and it's really tiny. And I redid the upstairs sitting room, and I shared that with you guys in a previous video. And so I had to reconfigure some things, but I needed just a little side table that could fit in a spot for when I had company. They could put, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee on. Didn't take up too much space. And I found this cute little side table, and I thought I could share this with you. And I don't know, I think it was $5 or $8. I think this one was $5. There were two. I only bought the one, and I probably should have got the second one. You know how that goes. Buyers thinking I should have just went for it. But I picked this one up because it was just a cute little side table size. Fits a cup of tea or coffee perfectly. And I've just been using it like this. I brought it home, cleaned it up. But I'm not really, I just sat with it, and I'm not thrilled really about the color. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, and I shared this with you before about painting this little table, and for my entryway, and I put a plant on it. So this is the theme color. I'm trying to just have some cohesion throughout my house. This is a black gray color, and I'll try to bring it up close. And it's really quite a nice color. It goes with a lot of things in my home. And I have painted quite a few other items that color, so I'm just trying to carry that theme on. So that's what I think my next little project will do. When I get this done, I will share it with you guys. And this, if I find something else, later on that I like better for that side table, I'll just go ahead and swap it out later. I can always put a plant on this because it is such a cute little size. So if you're like me and you're always just keeping your eye open for little touches to add to your house, and whether it's at the thrift store or somewhere else where you're out and you see something that's super cute, that's just a cute little update. But I wanted to share this funny story because I was at a client's house, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and I was sharing her some pictures because I said, when we bought our house, it was a total wreck because the market at that time in the early 2000s here in Canada was booming, and it was crazy, and everything was through the roof. We'd sold our house, and everything went just nuts. And we had the 3 kids. Our kids were small. We sold our first home, and we couldn't afford to buy anything. We were just totally priced out of the market. So my husband came up with a great idea. We bought a great big 40-foot used trailer. We had it put at a summer camp, a Christian summer camp for our kids. And my husband's work was right close by, and it was so convenient. So we lived in our 40-foot summer trailer. And till we could find a house. Well, fall came and we couldn't find a house. And so we ended up renting for the winter. And then the next spring we began to look again, and miraculously, with a lot of prayer, blood, sweat, tears, we found this property. And you know, it wasn't super spectacular at that time. We saw the potential, we saw the acreage. The house was a total wreck. And so we just had to redo so many things in this house. And we didn't have all that much experience, but we had willpower and our age. We were young, and you know, when you're younger, you think, I can do anything. I can learn how to do that. And so we really did learn a lot of skills throughout the years. And one of the things like that I have learned is that you can take furniture that you know, have a bit of a vision and of what, you know, you think that you like, and maybe you can't afford to go to IKEA or Wayfair, or, you know, up here in Canada we have, you know, the Brick, Heritage Furniture, or whatever the shops are to buy brand new pieces, but you can remake stuff. And so, you know, when our kids were young, I didn't have a big budget for any of that stuff. And I remember there'd be days where people would put stuff out that they didn't want anymore, that they had, you know, old bookshelves or just cabinets and things like that, and or even an older dresser, but it was still in great shape. It's wooden, and I would say to my husband, oh, that looks so nice, stop, and we'd load it up and we'd bring it home, and I would kind of remake it. And so I was sharing all of this with a client, and she was looking at some of the pictures of the cute little things that I've done just to bring some personality into my house, but on a budget. And she's like, I think everyone is so much further along with having their houses look so cute than my husband and I. And I just looked at her, and then I kind of chuckled, because I said to her, you have to change sometimes your expectations. That you're, you know, like sometimes we look at what other people have, and maybe they have a little more money and they can go get that designer cabinet and everything looks so put together. But maybe that's not you. But it doesn't mean that you can't have really cute items in your house that you have thrifted or even on Marketplace, and bring it into your space. You know, maybe you need to paint it. Do what I'm doing. I'm buying older pieces at the thrift store and I'm painting them, or I'm, you know, restaining or sanding them down, whatever that is, putting new knobs on it. Be a little creative, you know, and make it custom. And when she saw some of the things that I'd already done, like, you know, my bedroom dressers, we got those for practically nothing. They're, I think, the Queen Anne style, and my husband at that time spray painted them black, and we antiqued the handles and got a nice big, I bought a mirror, and you know, and it pulled the space together. And anybody that's seen that says, oh, those are so cute, what a great idea. Well, that's all it really is. It just takes a little bit of imagination and just adventure to try something new and experiment and look at what other people are doing. Like now, like when I was first starting out with our home and trying to pull some things together, I didn't have, you know, a cell phone. I wasn't going online and, you know, onto Pinterest or anything like that, like they can do now. You can go on Pinterest, you can go on Google, you can go on YouTube and get so many ideas from other people. So I had to just come up with a lot of stuff myself. But the really cool thing is, with my job, I work for some really high-end clients, and right down to, you know, grandmas and grandpas I take care of. But I have such a wonderful opportunity to see how other people design their spaces, and different creativity, and how they put pieces together, and whether I like that or what looks good. And I'm able to use that knowledge that I have been able to garner from other people and just start applying it to my home, to make my space, just to re-envision it and bring it up a level, you know, elevate things, and colors to use that look nice. And so I'm kind of just on that little bit of a journey, and it might not be what everybody else likes, but it might just be what I like. And so I encourage you today, if you're looking around your house and you're like me, I want my home to be a sanctuary and comfortable, and you know, so many times when people do come to my house, they say that. They just say, I just love coming to your home because it's so comfy and cozy, and it's not too cluttered, and it's just home, and it's my sanctuary, and I'm bringing in pieces that I want, and I'm, you know, getting rid of things that I don't want anymore, like things that really I'm not that keen on. And you can do it too. So I just wanted to share that little bit of encouragement with you guys today. If you're like my client and you think, well, I'd really love to do that, well, just try it. Get a small piece from the thrift store and just try something. Paint it, sand it, stain it, put new knobs on it, you know, and make it custom for your space, and just go from there. It just builds on itself. Another one of my clients is so into plants, and I just love it when I have to go to her house. She's in every other week, and it's at one of my private clients, and they have this huge house, and she works from home, but she has all these wonderful, amazing plants. Like, you know, people that have that green thumb. And I told her one day that she inspired me. I said, I just love it. Like, it just adds something to the space, these plants that she's growing. And so I'm a trier. I kill a lot of plants, but I haven't given up yet. And so I've had different clients give me plants that I've admired or whatever, and they'll gladly save me a snippet or a cutting or whatever, and pass it along to me. And you know, I've had trial and error with plants, and but I haven't given up. I have a vision, and I know that little plants here and there add something to my space, and that I enjoy it, and I have that, you know, vision of what I think would look nice in my space. And so I'm just going for it. And you know what? I don't even sweat it anymore, because if I kill the plant after, you know, I'm just learning, overwatering, underwatering, light, too much light, too dark. But you know what? I've killed so many plants, and I said this to her, the lady that has all the plants. I said, I don't even sweat it anymore. I just wait until there's a really great sale on at Giant Tiger. I go in and I just get a few new plants, and I repot them, and I start over again. And that's really how we learn to do things, is by trial and error. And I do it on a budget. I go when there's a sale, and I get the plants, and I just start over. Or I see a new plant and I think, oh, that's so cute, I'd love that one, and I buy it. And I try it out, and I see, you know, how it goes. And if it dies, it's okay. I just wait for the next sale, go back and get another one. But I am learning, I'm getting better. I'm realizing plants like certain windows, and which ones, you know, I overwater them and they don't like that. So I'm learning, it's a process. So I just hope that that speaks to somebody today, and that, you know, your home is your sanctuary, and you can custom fit it to you, to make it a space when you're done work at the end of the day, or even if you're retired or you're a stay-at-home mom, you love your space. So I just want to encourage you guys with that you can do these little things just like I'm doing. I'm on an adventure. I'm in a new season. I'm able to have lots of plants. When my kids were young, I didn't have that many plants. And, you know, it's a new season for me, and it can be a new season for you. And, oh, hi there, Penny. There's my little kitty. But I hope you guys are doing well. I mean, February is a really hard month, January and February, but I really feel hopeful. It is still cold here in Canada, but slowly we've had some warmer days and the snow is slowly starting to melt. And so I can feel hopeful that spring is just around the corner. And my husband and I were talking about things that we're looking forward to this summer. We've set some goals for ourselves. You know, last week's video I'd said I've set some goals to eat better and to move my body more. And you know what? I didn't make it onto the treadmill since I talked to you guys last. But that's okay. I'm giving myself grace. I'll try again this week. But I have implemented eating better. I've been mindful of that. And so has my husband. And if you fail, it's okay. Just keep trying. And I'm not after the perfect body because I'm not going to get that skinny. I just want to lose a few pounds, feel good in my clothes again. I want to eat better, to feel healthy, to feel, you know, like that I have enough energy, that I'm eating enough protein, that I'm feeling good about myself. And I think that we have a perception that, you know, we look at other people's lives and it looks so much better on, you know, on the outside. They have beautiful homes, they have the beautiful furniture, they have the beautiful, you know, family, they have a nice, you know, their hair's cute, they don't have as many wrinkles as you, or they're thin and fit and they work out, or, you know, you see this on YouTube so much where, you know, everybody's got their nails done and they don't have wrinkles and, you know, their hair's perfectly done all the time. Well, guess what? That's not me. That's not me. I'm just, you know, a girl from Canada, and I grew up on a farm, and yes, I'm just trying to do the best that I can. I'm trying to steward my season that I'm in wisely. I guess that's what I would say. So hopefully that encourages somebody today. Make your home custom. Try some new things. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health, your body. You know, maybe buy yourself a new plant. Maybe you're going to start, you know, trying something new with that. But, oh, there's my kitty. She's decided to play with my earbud over there. So I'm hoping that you guys are doing well and that you're getting through this month of February just like I am, and that you're hopeful for spring. And I just want you guys to know that I'm thinking about you, and I do pray for you guys, and I hope that you guys are doing well and that these videos resonate with you. And please, this is a safe place. Leave comments, but be nice about it. Let's encourage one another. I'm trying to encourage you, and I've had a really nice few comments lately that really touched my heart, and I'm so thankful for that somebody's listening and they feel encouraged. And so I just hope that you guys have a great week ahead, and I hope that you guys will be back again next time. So you take care, and I'm going to just enjoy the rest of my day here. And even though it's a little bit chilly, I'm going to drink my hot tea. I'm going to go up and sit in my favorite comfy chair. And of course, you know me, I've got a really fuzzy blanket that I'm going to throw on, put my feet up, and probably watch a really fun series that my husband and I are enjoying right now. So bye-bye for now, and take care. And I'll see you next time.